Hello students, welcome to class 11th session of English. I hope all of you are safe and happy at your home. Okay, today I am going to introduce new topic, and for the introduction I would like to show you something. All of you have to recognize it. Yes, here I have written 3 sentences. First one, I eat an apple. Second, I ate an apple. And the third one, I will eat an apple. So I hope all of you might have got the idea that which topic I am going to continue today. Yes, that is tenses. In the first one, you can see that I have taken the sentence from present tense, second one past tense, and the third one is future tense. All of you quickly write down any sentence of present tense quickly and try to change it into past as well as in future. Other than this sentence that I am showing you on the screen, just write down any other sentence. Each and every one quickly note it down in your practice notebook right now and change the single sentence that you have written in present tense into the past as well as in future tense. Now, before proceeding with the topic, we'll talk about the learning objectives of this session. So, if we talk about the learning objective, after this session, students will understand that verb change form depending on their relationship to time. When your verb form you are using in any of your sentence, so it will change according to the present, past or future tense, means depending on the time you are talking about. Students will be able to recognize the past, present and future tenses of regular and irregular verbs. Here they will be encouraged to build and improve their self-confidence through risk-taking and carrying out independent tasks and promote self-learning, testing and evaluation. So, this is going to be the learning objective of today's session. Now, we'll move to the topic. We can see here types of tenses. If we talk about, these are of 3 types: present tense, past tense and the future tense. So firstly we are going to start with the present tenses. I hope all of you are very well aware. If we talk about the present tenses, they are further divided into 4 types. So one by one we are going to talk about that. What will be your work? That after the session you people are supposed to do the practice of these tenses. You have to write down the example of each tense. Clear? Okay, present tenses, if we talk about, the first one will come simple present tense. Here if we talk about, the action is simply mentioned and there is nothing being said about its completeness. Whatever the action you are going to start today, you don't know whether you are going to finish it or when. Actually the particular time is not mentioned for that. Keywords, if we talk about for the present tense, will be, please pay attention here, these will be always, it can be, usually, often, sometimes, seldom, rarely, never, every day, on Sunday, etc. So these all are the keywords that we are going to use in present tense. Example, if I talk about, I eat will be the example of present tense, or he studies grammar every day. So that is also going to be the example of present tense. I hope all of you are clear with this. Now each and everyone quickly write down the sentence of simple present tense. Any single sentence you have to write down of simple present tense. Quickly note it down in your practice notebook. Yes, now we are moving to the another one, that is present continuous tense. Here if we talk about, the action is ongoing. Continuous means which is still going on, and hence continuous. Keywords if we talk about now, right now, or this quarter, etc. Example can be I am eating. Here I hope you people are very well aware, in any of the sentence if we talk about, the subject will be there, verb will be there, and the object will be there. Basically helping verbs are always there in the sentences, and beside that you will check out the form of verb, if it is in first form or in the second form, or ing is there with that, or it is with the helping verb will, shall. So accordingly you will recognize that which kind of sentence it is. So here we can see that one is written I am eating, so it is ing is there, so that is the indication that it is a present continuous tense. I am sleeping, I cannot talk on phone, I am eating lunch. So all these three are the examples of present continuous tense. All of you just quickly write down any of the present continuous tense sentence. You have to write it down, each and every one fast. Yes, I hope all of you have written now. Any simple sentence for your practice, you can note it down. Then next we'll move present perfect tense. Here if we talk about, the action is complete or has ended, and hence perfect. Just now it has completed, that's why it is present perfect tense. Keywords if we talk about, already, yet, just, ever, never, times, since, and a particular time period can be there. With since, if we are talking about a particular, you know that for if you are using since in sentence, you have to talk about the particular time, like since 1947 or since 2012, like that. For if we talk about, it's used for a duration of time. If we talk about like for 2 hours, for 3 days, clear. Example if we talk about here, I have eaten, has, have are the symbol that these are present perfect tense. Or the sentences if we are to using writing here, you can easily recognize it if you have written has and have. I have eaten Indian food 2 times. So again here you have mentioned the use of helping verb is also going to help you out to recognize the tense, clear. So here we can see in present perfect tense you have to use has and have plus verb third form, clear. Now each and everyone quickly write down the example or any sentence of present perfect tense. Quickly each and everyone, in your practice notebook only you have to write it down. Now the next is present perfect continuous, means present perfect plus ing you have to use. Here the action has been taking place for some time and is still going on, means if we talk about the action started and still it is in continuation. Keywords will be for and since or lately. Example, I have been eating. Been is the indication of present perfect continuous tense. Has, have we know when we are talking about present perfect, but here when been is there plus ing, so that is going to be the present perfect continuous tense. I have been eating a lot of vegetables lately. So here you need to write down one sentence of present perfect continuous tense. Quickly each and everyone write it down in the practice notebook only, you have to write down. Okay, I hope you people are writing. Now next we have seen the four types of present tenses we have talked about. Now we are moving to past tenses, and these past tenses are divided into how many parts? Yes, exactly, that is 4 parts again. So firstly we are taking the same simple past tense. Here the action is simply mentioned and understood to have taken place in the past, because it is written simple past tense, that something already happened in the past. So the keywords will be yesterday, last week, last month, last year, this morning, when this morning only, when the morning is already gone, already passed. For example, I ate dinner yesterday. Sometime you know that when we are coming to school and you were absent one day before, so many of you are doing this mistake. You used to tell that, ma'am, I am absent. Okay, so that is, or sometime you are saying I was absent today, so both are incorrect. What you have to say, either I was absent, clear, and I was absent yesterday. So these words are going to show that you are talking in past. All of you quickly write down any sentence of simple past tense, and it will be easier for you people to understand if you are taking only a single sentence, the same sentence you are using throughout, for present also, past also, and future also, in all the 4 parts. Clear? So you can take any same sentence and that you can use or change according to the tenses. Now we are moving to another one, that is past continuous tense. Here if we talk about the action was ongoing till a certain time in the past, means something you started in the past and it kept on going in past only. Okay, so keywords will be while. For example, I was eating when you called, while, when, all these are going to be the keywords for that. So I was sleeping when you came here. I was eating while you were working. So in that you can see what kind of helping verb we have used here. Past is there, that's why was and were will be used according to the subject, and continuous it is, so first form of verb will be used and plus ing will be there, that's why it is I was eating. So was, were according to subject, and with the form of verb you will use ing in the past continuous tense. Now the next one, it is past perfect tenses. Past perfect tenses, if we talk about it, expresses something that happened before another action in the past. Means here they are talking about that something happened before any other action. Keywords already or before or by the time. For example, I had eaten, that is the simple one. Here what you will use in the perfect past perfect tense, had will be there and the third form of verb. Your subject had plus third form of verb will be used, and then the object you can mention. Like another example is given here, I had already eaten when they arrived. So here you can see that something already happened before the another action took place in the past only. So what was that? That I had already eaten when they arrived. So that is the example of past perfect tense. All of you quickly write down one sentence of past perfect tense. Here simply just mention here that firstly your subject will be there, then what you have to mention, had will be there, and then the third form of verb plus object. Clear? Now we are moving to another one. I hope all of you have written the example of that. Okay, the next is past perfect continuous tense. That is the fourth type of sentence of past. Clear? Here it expresses something that started in the past and continued until another time in the past. Keywords, if we talk about for, since, an example like I had been. So whenever you are talking about past perfect continuous, you remember when we talked about the present perfect continuous, so what was the indication? Been was used, been, been was used in perfect continuous tenses. So same it was there in the present tense. So here we can see it is written I had been eating for 2 hours. Duration of time is there for 2 hours. So it is not clear which 2 hours you are talking about. So for will be used. Please make sure that you are clear with that. What is the use of since? Clear? Since as well as for. So the example is I had been eating for 2 hours before my friend arrived. So that will be past perfect continuous tense. Now all of you are supposed to write down the example of the same tense. Quickly, just take any of the simple sentence and try to change it. You can use for or since accordingly. For example, you can mention that I had been living here since, any of the year you can mention, since 2015. Clear? Before I settled in Mumbai, or any such kind of sentences you can take. Just quickly make on your own any example of such kind of sentence. Okay, I hope all of you have written. Now we are moving to the next one. The third type of tenses, if we talk about the future tenses. Clear? Future tenses again divided into 4 parts. The first one we are taking simple future tense. It is used when we plan or make a decision to do something. Okay, we are just planning it for the upcoming time. Nothing is said about the time in the future. Okay, means it is not mentioned in future tenses that when you are going to complete it or when you are going to finish it. So example that I will eat, or I will sleep, I will study. Clear? So that is the example of simple future tense. Your subject will be there, and then will, shall will be used. Basically with I we are going to use shall only, but in general if we talk about whenever we are doing the conversation, then also we are using will. Okay, so that is your simple future tense. Now each and every one quickly write it down. Write down any example of simple future tense. Yes, I hope all of you have written it. Okay, now the next one, future continuous tense. If we talk about future continuous tense, it expresses action at a particular moment in future. However, the action will not have finished at the moment. Clear? When we are talking about future continuous tense, it means in future it is still going on. Keywords, if we talk about, will be for. Example, I will be eating, because it is future continuous tense. Future continuous tense will have written here plus be will be there. Clear? Be, will be, shall be are the indication of future continuous tense plus ing with the form of verb. So here it is written I will be eating at 9 a.m. or another one you can say I will be staying with my cousin for several weeks. So that is also going to be the future continuous tense. Now all of you just write down one same kind of sentence, means same future continuous tense you have to write down in your practice notebook. Quickly, each and every one. Okay, I hope all of you have written. Now we are moving to the next one. So here we can see Next is future perfect tense. Clear? Future perfect tense, if we talk about, express action that will occur in future before another action in the future. Means something you are talking about that is going to happen in future, and before that, before any other kind of action in the future itself. So keywords we are going to take: when, by the time, and what will be the example for that? I will have finished studying by the time you arrive. So you can see here future perfect tense. So that's why, but remember with the in the present perfect tense, if we talk about, we used has, have. Clear? So same we have used here. I will have finished studying by the time you arrive. I will have slept before you arrive. So here subject will be there, then will and shall will be there, helping verb, and after that you have to use has or have according to the subject only, and the third form of verb plus ing. Quickly now all of you just write down one example of future perfect tense. Fast. Okay, now the next one, future perfect continuous tense. It is used to talk about an ongoing action before some point in the future. Keywords if we talk about: for, by the time, these are the keywords. An example if we talk about for the future perfect continuous tense, so that is going to be I will have been sleeping. Remember, for perfect continuous if we talk about, been is the indication. So I have been sleeping. Again the use of for and since you have to do here whenever we are talking about the continuous tense. I will have been sleeping for 2 hours when you arrive, or I will have been studying for 2 hours by the time my parents come. So that is for future perfect continuous tense. That is the ongoing action before some point in the future. So these were the different types of tenses we took today. Each and everyone write down the example of future perfect continuous tense also in your practice notebook only. Fast. And what else you have to do? You have to write down a single sentence in simple present tense and try to change that single sentence into different tenses. Clear? That is going to help you to understand that how you can transform a single sentence into past as well as in future too. Now whatever the session I have taken today, on the basis of that, I hope you people have written the sentences side by side as I have already asked you in between. So now we are going to take one exercise based on that. Each and every one, you simply have to read the sentence and you have to fill the correct form of verb. Clear? Then we'll cross check whether your answer was correct or not. So we are going to take this exercise where you have to check yourself that how much you are able to understand. You have to complete the sentences by putting the verb in bracket in appropriate form and tense. Clear? Like you can see here, the first one is given, please be quiet. I blank, in bracket it is written, try to read my book. Quickly each and everyone note down the answers with you, then we'll see that whether you are able to do it correctly or not. Secondly is given here, I blank not / use the computer at the moment, so you can use it. I hope all of you are able to know that, able to fill the blank here by using the appropriate form of verb. Now the third one, I, again blank, not belong, not slash belong to this particular government committee. Quickly write down the correct answer, what you think that according to you is the correct one, fill it fast. The next one, hurry, the bus, blank, in bracket come is there, then I, again blank, not slash want to miss it. After that, she always dash, then remember my birthday. Sixth, if we talk about, okay, seventh one, Mr. Brown dash, in bracket the word is written, that is work in a supermarket. And the seventh one is the last one, I blank work in this factory until I find a better job. So I hope all of you quickly go through it once again and make sure that you people have written all the answers, and after that we are going to do the discussion over that. So now all of you can cross check whether you have done it correctly or not. You can see here, please be quiet, I am trying. So what will be the correct one? Yes, I hope all of you have written it correctly. Very good. The next one, I am not using, that is also correct. Then third one, I do not belong to this particular government committee. Those who have written it correctly, that's really good, and I hope most of you have done it correctly. If not, no issue, you just do the lots of practice of tenses and definitely you are going to do it in a correct manner. Then hurry, the bus is coming, I do not want to miss it. Then the another one, she always remembers, you know, with he, she, it we are going to use s and es. Clear? Next one, Mr. Brown works in a supermarket. And the another one, if we talk about, I am working. Clear? I am working in this factory until I find a better job. So I hope most of you have done it correctly. If not, no worry, simply do the lots of practice of sentences and definitely you would be able to do it in a correct manner. So that was our today's session based on tenses, and I hope with this today's session we are able to understand that verb change form depending on their relationship to time. That was the learning objective that we have discussed in the beginning of the session, and after this session I hope you people are very well aware to recognize the past, present and the future tenses. Then now you would be able to build and improve your self-confidence by promoting the self-learning and evaluation, and for this you have to do lots of practice. Clear? And please, one more thing, that whenever you are writing, please take care of your handwriting. It should be neat and clean. And kindly submit your homework on time, and make sure that you are attending all the classes. Thank you so much.